se obe like, obe share, obe make a comment na video no etumi edro animu na aka foforo nso nsa. Yedi dwumadie bi ato ye ho so. A se dwumadie na yedi ato ye ho so no. Eno se ye bema nipa bi ani aba won ho so e wo niema bi ho. Na esanse ye adwuma ya fade ato ye ho so ni nti no. Anytime bia no se ye wo mmere nko ade a ye decide say ye beba na ye hwehwemu anani ye yesu a ye hunu no ye de beba abontene ama emse dodo no anso ehunu ne a ekoro awie yi no ana anwumre yi se de emre ne tie wo ba bia wo no se ya anope yo uhunu wo ha ne ye twikro na dawro ma wasa ya dum me na wo san ma me komachi esan kirete de ma kire ne dada no na emse mekan ya yenuanom no se eye brofo na na mentie nti eja omo no ma yete ase se brofo na na mentie nti de na me kire ni nyina na menim ene wo mama ye twi Quran a twi Quran no me kohwe mu a se na nya me mmomu na menim me sisu biem se na nya me mmomu na na menim na mbomo no yenuanom no ena na atoro ye wo mo de nene. Okay. Sure. Do you know how many years these people have been deceiving us? These people, the so-called the Muslims in Ghana, no, those called sheikhs, malams, whatever, so yeah, those in the media preaching to people. No. Do you know how they've been deceiving people for all this while? Hey, you know, hey, asemo, yeah, mabo. Now, those people who think, say, them reciting, they reciting some words in Arabic, make them understand the meaning of the Quran. Or I feel pity for these people. Omo koto say, wamote platform so omo ye dawa wo baby na omo kasa na omo de Arabic na bo omo kasa mu no na omo atwa omo ho hia ne hu omo say these people omo wonimu die bi e won kremusum ni mo no ya no omo ho ye mbobo am kan sem kire o twi Quran no yewo say yewo English ni wo so yewo twi no and yewo Arabic. Yewo the Arabic, then from Arabic and then to English, then to tree. Enti nemi ense nyina also. Enti nkomo na ye bedie no, ebema na ye de. Enema mo hunu yi se enkrofo bi a Arabic kasa no a womo recite no in any platform so a they translate it into tree for you or any other language for you. No, they don't know what they are saying. Omunim di omo kan eya atron kwan wo mo die me say Allah no wo mo som no say wo ye nyankopon ampa e wo say wo tuatua nkrofo we kapa because say wo mo say deceive ni pa ache enkomo na ye bedie no aya na ye di bedi nkomo no ni twi no me kan ni twi no e cheke brofo no a ya translate edia free Arabic ni mo dia betwi no we kura de blofo no and English na e wo twi Quran ne so no eye wo mo translate di betwi no a wo na choose the correct translation from the Arabic into English no wo na choose because the Quran, the translation of the Quran, English translation, ye wo Pictal de wo, ye wo Ajelale de wo, ye wo Ibn Abbas de wo, ye wo whatever. Edoso, ye wo English translations ni bebrebe. Enti omo omo translate tree name no omo choose the right one and omo feel say it is nearest and answer it is the same as the Arabic no and omo fire and omo dia bata Arabic no omo dia betri nene mekai English ne dia cho na machero tree no said you omo say dane ensem bi ne said you omo say twe ensem tree ne kora na omo twe ne where di bi o kora tree kasa ne kora enim na wonya wo bi ti say let the Quran and the Bible speak akwa ye fe ni Eliesu asa ho ahwani no ya no wo madwene wo say wo ma no wo twi kasa mu ni ntino omo betimi atwere twi ana a translate kasa dia betwi se wutimi ka twi a ya wo ewo ebia asantemam ne se wutimi ka twi a enkyere se wo betimi atwere twi ana wo betimi atwere twi ase se dia asantini a kasa ye ne dia no betimi atwere ase afa wo ma twere twi Quran edigu montene so ton manipa se twi Quran a wo ma twere ye wo wesi bi wo mu Quran no a wutimi hu se Quran enimu sa na omo de sa word na behiem na omo dane ensem no edi betwi nim enti we no mami hunu ye say whenever they will go out there preaching to people reciting the Arabic no omo dane Arabic ne dia ba any other language bia mu asan say asam no omo kan omo ntia ase enti Arabic na omo kan omo ntia ase enti they explain it anyhow to the public. They explain it anyhow to the public. And you know what? I always say, thanks to the tree Quran, are exposing these people. Amaya Hunuye said they don't know anything. Omo esomono eba womumuno. Okay? Omo esomono eba womumuno. They have come out telling people how this religion was given to people in a way say womu be deceiving. So Quran started no yewo omo say those Arabs no video no kwa posting one page as they say verses about na 100 when say 17,000 verses and about Quran and abeka 116 17,000 verses no abeka 116 entino every day biane they try say omu be yin nsem bia ento asomu nyansanim no verses ni bi omu be yi bi ato atwene na oma tra se oma dane nsem ni bi se de twi Quran oma ye no Quran surah 9 ayat number 29 kone ko check twi Quran no woma che aya ni mu 29 no oma che mu mienu en womo yi ba ko ato atwene ena womo de ba ko abehye 29 no twi Quran no surah 9 ayat number 29 woma che mu mienu aya 9 no 29 no woma che mu mienu en womo yi fa ato atwene ena womo de fa ena aba abehye Quran nim sana se omo kenkai Arabic no na omo translate di abetwi a di omo ye no omo kan a omo mfa enkyeremu ni nyina ama because omo nim se enkyeremu ni bi wo ho a womo de ba be hyemu a ebe pam wo firi wo bosomo no ho because they want to keep you under their feet said ye be ya omo bedidi wo ho ene unim koma ye bidi when so eya one of enkoma ye dia enkremofo se eya atro enen so ye be expose no ene say Muhammad me sankofa watene wo manum kasem say Muhammad ye kromfo me makasa asem no Muhammad ye kromfo Muhammad ne kromfo na waye no me wonyina so according to Quran surah 3 Muhammad ni followers na wonu wo mo ko akon no e de krono to Muhammad so wo mo de krono e to Muhammad so Muhammad ewia ade Muhammad bo omo krono e ma omo de krono to ne so e ho aya be pie wo Quran nim Allah sende aya Edi ba be defendi Muhammad e woni nkrofo nanim say ma omo mfa koro no ento ne komhweni so. Debi ameka, it takes only the wise people. It takes only the intelligent people. It takes only those who are looking forward for the truth. Eye omo nko ena omo tenasia, they will see and I say they will find out that the Quran is a man-made book. The Quran is a man-made book. But rather, a book from any so-called created via Obosoni as I say. And it is not a book where there is nothing like heaven be a ukodi ma 72. But rather, the book was man-made book. Muhammad any nkrofo tenase penane say omo pese omo je Arabia Peninsula ne de ma abosonsomo no. Omo fa akwan bi so a omo betimi akipi mema no ewo mu na omo tumi abo omo agye somo no every asom foforo bi nsem. Enti dia de promise omo ye ma. E na be ma bia nso pe ma. Be bia ma wo bia no e mema ko ho. Sa na tie. Now, yen hwa de Quran Surah 3 ayat number yabeka free 159 and yabesi 161. Okay, 159 to 161. Yabeka hadith related to the ayah. Yabeka tafsir related to the ayah. I repeat, yabeka hadith related to the ayah. Yabeka tafsir related to the ayah. Then now you check it ayah so. Said yabaya on meka se sankofa. I don't do that. I always give you what is being related and what it is in Islam. Thank you. Quran Surah 3, ayat number 159. Meba mama menye ni say mama memfa we mum mama yusu we mum na mintu menya na ketwa said ye be ya metimi aka na yi. Okay. Any where ye Quran Surah 3 ayat number 159. Ye kai brofo no ye wi ane ya kai twi no me pa che bie wasum na hwese de omu si dane twi no bie wasum. Okay, bie wasum ne tie nkomo na ye die no o so a try say o be like program no o like na o share na o make a comment na e push video no ko animu. Why? Yan ko anim. What say? So by mercy from Allah, oh Muhammad, you were lenient. Okay? You were lenient with them. Or say you were lenient with them. And if you had been rude in speech and harsh in heart, they would have disbanded from about you. So pardon them and ask for forgiveness. See. And ask for forgiveness for them and consult them in the matter. And when you have decided, then rely upon Allah. Indeed, Allah loves those who rely upon Him. Was say, so by mercy from Allah, okay, oh Muhammad, you were lenient with them. And if you had been rude in speech and harsh in heart, okay, they would have disbanded from about you. So pardon them and ask for forgiveness for them and consult them in the matter. And when you have decided, then rely upon Allah. Indeed, Allah loves those who rely upon them. Enti brafona ye kan ye no. Ye ni anom ne si twi na wo hu ni. tie twi ne wase ehomaboro a efiri nyankopon ho no bi ne say. Okay, so by mercy from Allah, O Muhammad, you were lenient with them. Ehomaboro a efiri nyankopon no say nyankopon no kora de ya na dabi ehomaboro a efiri Allah ho no bi ne say won edi no yie wo abodwe me pacha mo a motwire twi no mo mara ye na santefo se mo firi se mo nya santefo a mo hwɛ manim se mo firi se mo nye asantefo na mo nim se de ye twire twi a mo mara na ye nche mo se de ye twire twi. There is nothing like abodwe eni ho eye abodwo okay se obi bo adwono eye abodwo nye abodwe. What did you make a mono? Obi ti say let the Quran and the Bible speak. Way now then is our betena asante memo say whatever what teaching na no wu twi nti obetimi atwere twi wano awu twi ne nkyere say obetimi atwere twi. There is nothing like abodwe me pacho. There is nothing like abodwe. Ye kana abodwo ana abodwoye ana abodwoye. There is nothing like abodwoye. What did you make a mono? Mamu me say ye kasa ane maye. Mu wo odo bi di ma Arabs ne kasa no than any other language on the surface of this earth. Senka eye Arab language, Arabic word, enanka obi betena se na o pronounce na otin ya. Enka mu nyina ma be so kamera sini so besere no. Say enipa no wonte Arabic, wonim Arabic kan ena obeye ne ho se otie. Yehunu da bia wo social media no so. Ye wo Muslims they are out there exposing Islam. What kind Arabic no na Arabic na what kind obi ti se baba Shuaib. What me are translating a whole Quran. Wano na nkasa etumi anya a whole Quran by herself no. Wano kra mo se onti Arabic. Obi ti se Shompo kind Arabic ya. Na mo betena se na mo se say Shompo na Arabic nye he monsu mutwi nye. There is nothing like abodrie in twi. Munsua se mo pese mo di ye kasa ne twere mo ngoma na. Momra ye nkyane ye nkyere mo se de mbesi yisu wese no. There is nothing like abodrie. What did you make a tremono? Nonsense. Mamma say kasa maye yento aso. O say ehomaboro a efiri nyankopon ho no bi ni say won edi no yie wo abodwe mu. Abodwe e na maka no eye abodwo or abodwe. There is nothing like abodwe. Mo fa mu nsem hunu enko no ho. Na say enya na say ni say na say ni so no de ana say wo ye wen say hwade mo a mo twire twi no mo nya jimie no e de be ne wen say ne de mi bi sam wen say ye ka twi ka say ma wen say na say ni say mo nya jimie no mate de be enkwasea ngoma na mo twetwe de manipa no se wa hu se de omo translate omo kan Arabic na me se engoma na wo mo kan no omo nte ase. They don't know what is written in the Quran. When say ki kasa mu ye kasa when say anything when say where say when say anything munya jimie no wate where say when say anything ki kasa me kasa when say anything me say mo pesa mo translate mo pesa mo tre enwoma bi wo twi kasa mu a mo ntwema ya santefo a wo mo te kasa no wo mo te kasa ne ye no wo mo ni mo atwere no na wo mo nkyere mo ma mo ntwere na mo no twi no musunya ye kana mo kana sa te se de Arabic kasa no mo kana sa no mo nte hwe ase o twi kasa open one of languages a most difficult language on the surface of this earth a twi Semudia munimua. Yana madriam say Arabic. Twi is one of the most difficult language on the surface of this earth. Menya wadri say, wo can inti, what's yenti dia wo can what say. In Twi, no, what is the meaning of Wednesday? Wednesday no mombra bontena mo metre ye. Abodrie, Wednesday, Abodrie no, and anything, Wednesday, anything. Yentu aswe. Odi yentu asu. Wase wase ehomobro a efri nyankopon ho no ne se wone won edi no yie wo abodwe mu na se woye wense ma akoma ye dendene a anka wona wo wotwa wo ho ehia agu watcha time for the gate madam wase enka wona yeah, so ekofu pa odi agade why hwese de omusi ye English na da so do enti wodi a check English no na hwese de omusi a translate English ne bia batwi minim se nkrofo we say no se ye born wo mabon brofo na wo montio se twi ne nsoso no wo montio se Arabic ne de anim sa monti ase mo recite ne sa keke monti ase muti mutiri mu na etwetwere Omoma ye English translation of the Quran. Womote kasa no. Momo pa abontene be ka kire yen say the translation of the English na omode ama ye no eye enye no kore. Omonte kasa ne tesemo. Monso mo de ba no. Modi omo English no e dia bata Arabic no na ma translate dia betwi. Ye check Arabic no nso a. Ye check English na oma translate dia ba Arabic na ma ji atomu ne mu nso so na. English ni so mo de batwi mu amo dane no akohwifo akromfo azafo me pacha wo de hwe English was so by mercy from Allah oh Muhammad lineared with them or say okay mama nyen say was you were lineared with them and if you had been rude in speech and harsh in heart me pacha if you have been rude in speech and harsh in heart you know me pacha o translate e dia betwi mu a wo beka ne say if you have been rude in speech and harsh in heart o translate dia betwi mu a eno na matwe no ha no eni say won edi no yie wo abodwe mu na say wo ye wense ma akoma ye ma o say wo ye wense okay ni won wo ye wo say ehomobro a efri nyankopon ho bi ne say won edi no yie wo abodwe mu na say wo ye wense ma akoma ye dendene a anka wona watwa wo ho ahia no agu one no gu jao me pacho ye ka say if you are yensa hwe brofo no biem you've been rude in speech and harsh in heart na say wo kasa fin e de kire wo mo e na o ma wakoma sorry ti a wo mo okay the best translation what the bema sa brofo we ni say nka wo kasa fin e de kire wo mo na o ma wakoma sorry ti a wo mo hwete de o ma ko kire Wednesday no so no no so any say Wednesday no dey ko brofo mu a obeka ne say wo brofo Wednesday wonu wo mu di ni Wednesday o dey yento aso enye no one yo message from 759 to 161 o dey 159 to 161 wo be hu say de o mu se dane nsem no they know say the Quran is mechanic debia and I will repeat my words. They know say the Quran is senseless book ever existed on the surface of this earth. So those who know omo translated from the Arabic, you know, omo dey ba English, no, they try to omo be ye words in here for it to make sense. And almost omo teach omo so omo titwi no English ni bi wo ho a omo translate a omo man nsem ni mu da ho pefe ego komsheni ni esom nanimu asinti. What they will also do ni say ene yenso yenkotwere mfa nkotwi. Okay, yenso yentwere na yemfa nkotwi na yenso yentra say ye bedane dane nsem ni bi ama emu adawa ma nyansafo bet na nyansafo bi ti se sankofa ne omo hwehwe ne kore kira kore no bubuku can never make sense to us. Mama yento aso enti wo say me sa ka atwi ni biem ahomabro a efiri nyankopon ho no bi ne se wone won adi no yie wo abodwie mu abodwie no kora no mo ba ha mo be kire mu na se wo ye wense ma akoma ye denden anka wona wotwa wo ho ahia no gujao enti fafiri won na sere bone fachema won na wone won mmom mfa adwen wo dwumadie no ho na se wode botae bisi woni so a fa wo ho to nyankopon so na se wode botae bisi woni so a eni burofo nim ma me nkire wade na se wode botae bisi woni so a eni burofo nim hwe ade hwe burofo no last ending no thanks for the gift meaning thanks for the gift was say and when you have decided a matter okay and when you have decided then rely upon Allah and when you have decided then rely upon Allah and when you have decided then rely upon Allah se wusi jinaya ewo asem no enkomo na wo bedi ni mu ni wo bedi ni wa asem no ho no asem no wa mo ka no se musi jinaya wa asem no ho a monfa mo ho nto Allah so okay when you have decided a matter no ne say se wusi jinaya asem no maka asem no e na mo besi jinaya wo asem no de mo pese mo ye no so e de be ni twi na mo betwere no wa ha ne say wo se dey etwi ama betwe no ha na se wode botae bisi wani so a fa wo ho wo se na wone won immom mfa adwen wo dwomadie no ho na se wode botae bisi wani so a fa wo ho to nyankopon so enye sa na te decided is wasi bibi dinaye wasi bibi ade no wa ye wa adwen say na meye. Okay, yanto aso verse number 2. Mene wu sunya de ne. Verse number 2, 161. When some say verse number 2. Surah to Al-Imran, that is Surah 3, verse number 161. Okay, so we kradwa you have been better. Okay. Okay, yan sha de was say nyankopon boa mo a obiara okay yan kai brofo nansa. If Allah should aid you, no one can overcome you. But if he should forsake you, who is there that can aid you after him? And upon Allah, let the believers rely. Okay? Se onyankopon boamoa. Se nyankopon boamoa. Obiara intumi inni so nkunim. Na se opamochia. Na se opamochia. Enye, ono nechi, when na obeboa mo. Enti, edidifo monfa edidifo no mfa wono ho entu nyankopon so edidifo no mfa wono ho entu nyankopon so ya nche sebo hu nche brofo wese no o ma kire mu dia batwi ni pepepepe ani twi ni fa that first one no okay yan hwe verse number 161 baby am key point ne wono na yenko verse number 161 o said there it is not attributable to any prophet that he will act unfaithfully, okay, in regards to the war booty. Me paucho she asemwa omudi hu nkomo no ye ka hu asem no she ne nso mame ye de bebe twi nim na hwese de omu ase adane no ha Brofo na ye kan no mesere mo. Montel maso. Montie brofo ni mu nsemu yie. Ye de bebe twi ni mu. Na mo hwese de o madane da me twi no. Okay. Yento aso. O say it is not attributable to any prophet that he would act unfaithfully in regard to war booty, and whoever betrays, taken unlawfully, will come with what he took on the day of resurrection. Then will every soul be fully compensated for what it is in, and they will not be wrong. Enti eye bibi adie bi ho nkobo no mu die se obefa bibi a wanfa no wo ne kwan so, obefa bibi a ade na wafa no wanfa no wo ne kwan so, hwetwi no se de omoye no, because sa aya we no eye aya ede kro no etu Muhammad so. Muhammad kromfo no wode ne nkrofo ne ko akon eniama na omo kofa no Muhammad wi a bi frim e ma ne nkrofo no accuse no e na Allah sende aya we ba ya wode ba ya na odi be defend Muhammad na esense ye nuanom no twere dia batwi no monim se eye nim guase ni nti hwese de omo ye no hwetwi no wo say emma ade no ye emba se enye emma se emma no o pesa wo kire se ye twi kasa no ma men kan asem kire ma men kasa ye twi kasa no ye kan se emma se enye emma se nye sa no ye kan no why me pa mo chawo ye kasa no ye twi kasa no ye kasa ye kan se emma se enye emma se enye sa no ye kan why me pa mo chawo a musu message se twi no mu twere Quran mo pese mo twere de betwi mu a ye no mo Quran ye betimi aboa mo ye no ma mo se ye nte brofo no se ye te brofo kura che ho ye no mo no mo se ye nte brofo no we se ye mpo brofo no ye te che mo. Okay, ye nto aso enti ade no eye emma se enye emma se komsheni bi begu ne ho fi. Enti obi a obegu ni hu fi no wode ade a ogu ni hu fi wo ho no beba wo wuso de da no epam chaw brofo no eyesa nete epam chaw brofo no eyesa nete e wo ho se emma se komsheni bi begu ni hu fi. Enti wo a wo begu ni hu fi no ade a wo di gu ni hu fi no owuso de me no o de beba mepa chaw sa na wo brofo ni ye hwe brofo no was say it is not attributable to any prophet that he will act unfaithfully. He will act unfaithful. And yema okomusheni say obe onya ne kwafo ma me use sa word ne fama obe diatro me use sa word obe diatro obe act unfaithfully onni no kore. Okay, enye egu ne hu fia sem borotwi na mo twere ye no ene borofo no emfa ibaja what ya say because omunim say se omo twere ade no e de betwi ne mu a se omo kan ni twi ne mu a question beba ho, and they are trying to hide the main reason why this iron come the main reason now this iron no they are trying to hide it from omo di twi Quran be ma omo, because omo twere ne said the English na kan ne Arabic na kan no a wo be busa question na commissioni de den na sa asem we ka fa no ho ene ma ye musa ne ye hunu botaye ntia sa aya we bae botaye ntia aya ne nso bae no anim gu ase se Muhammad abo sa akoro no entia ne ye nane ni twi no twi ni mu no ye de koro no ye nane no se de ebeye bibi ti se ye de kan kire gidie fo se omo hwe ye no omo hu komhwani hu fi na wa wo begu ne hu fi no dan kwama tem wodem no de wudi gu ne hu fi no wode beba ade no so ntesa enya sa Muhammad na abokoro no ne ya accuse no na Allah asende aya de aba me de hadith ni no tafsir ne be kiro enti ya ade was say it is not attributable to any prophet that he will act unfaithfully in regarding of war booty. War booty ye omakwa akon. Omokwa akon no omukodi ye no. Ejapadia womunya na wakon ni mu. Enti ye ejapadia no a womunya na kon ni mu no. Eho asem na ye kan wokro anim. Munsoso no modi be atwi ni mu no. Sa ejapadia no a womokwa akon kodi ye no. Sa die ne si ye no. Moyi ne madane na kura dia be e free brofo ne Arabic ni mu dia be twi mu a obi kan twi ni na woni brofo ne Arabic no a wonte dia aya ne pa kire na se de nti a ehufi guo ne wo ho no onte ase mo sorry a mutia Christopher kon so say wo Bible no has been corrupted because there were a lot of translations of the Bible. Until their Bible is corrupted. Bra, momo diano from Arabic to English, then from English to Chimpo. And more than in somebody say. Is it by force to be a Muslim? Huh? Is it by force to be a Muslim? Is it by force to defend Muhammad and his so-called God? Is it by force? Why are you guys ashamed? Huh? Why are you guys ashamed of not bringing everything that has been translated from the Arabic into English to Tree? Why are you guys ashamed? Of course, I know you guys are ashamed. In order to cover the shame that you people have, to deceive people out there, that bandage in you guys always translate it and then twist it. You remove some, you add some, then you twist it. Muslim preachers, why na ya kromfo chemo? Mo kase obi ye kromfo a eni se watwetu akogina obi so na waje na ade ana wakotu obi botom no yi na ade wonye kromfo a asema ya kane wo Arab kasa mu a wodi betwi mu ye de afri Arab mu de ababrofo mu wo ye afri Arab ni mu de ababrofo ni mu de abatwi mu a wo bedane nsem no a wonye kromfo moya kromfo nti nyame wanwa se moye Muslim because said the potoka se mo kan no wo say bears with the same feathers flock together enti na Muhammad no ne nkrofo no accuse you no ye the hadith ne beba aya ne da so ye nto ankomo no so wo say emma say emma ena me di ka kan enye emma eye emba okay emba say komsheni bi begu ni hu fi enye sa na tie enti obi obegu ni hu fi no the whole translation na abetwi ni mu nyina ya atoro mu wo red pen a mo fan cancel no surah 3 ayat number 161 de omo di abetwi ni mu nyina ya atoro enti mu wo red pen a mo fan cancel no me si twi Quran we no me mo ye free social media me mo ye free internet ne so because me the be exposing musa until some be ye free internet because mo de boni pa kro no ne enim musi ewom ne Quran nkan ye musi aka ne eni kwase mo kan na mo di hwem ada na mo ya kromfo sa ada na mo ya kromfo sa enti enie Muhammad eni de kro no ato no so okay na de si ye ekwan ya fa so de kro no ne to no so no me be ka de hadith me wi anu mama de tafsir then me wi anu me bie kwan de atum me hu se Muslims bi wo down me sira mo me wi a eya ma mu nwane Sagova me ye very dangerous too with the media agora me pa cho me wi a eya ma nwane why me sira mo Muslims na bo down ma no de no ye wi a me wi na me bie request la ni tuma me pa mo chaw eya ma mu nwane eno ko an yi ame mon from rasro ha come and prove me wrong. Thank you. Mame nkoni say. Okay. This is the hadith. The hadith related to the ayah no yekai Quran Surah 3, ayat number 161. Okay. Hadith in from Jami at-Tirmidhi, volume 5, book 44, ayat number 3009. Okay. Reference ubetumi enyane wo ha Jami at-Tirmidhi, book 47, hadith number 3280. Okay. Any related verse, Quran Surah 3, ayat number 161. Any rade. Sankofa mekayama. Was it narrated Kusef from Miksam, okay, that Ibn Abbas said, this ayah, it is not for a prophet to illegally take a part of booty. Surah 3, ayat number 161, was revealed about a red rope that was missing from the day of battle. Some of the people said, perhaps the messenger of Allah took it. So Allah, blessed and most high, revealed it. It is not for a prophet to illegally take a part of the booty until the end of the ayah. Until the end of the ayah. Okay. Enti omoko akon. Omoko akono. Eliesu, me, I'm not blagging. Okay, I'm not blagging. Oh yeah, bear man, me we are. Send the request, far request to me says here. Okay. Me can't have seen we are me pick you. Oh yeah, bear man, no afro soraba. Men blagge. Ni American be I know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, bear man afro soraba. And no. Okay, thank you. Enti Mohammed, enene nkrofo eko akon. Na omoko akon na di omu ye nie. Eya akwanya ala ade ma omu. Omu mo nipa koro no. Enti mu wo ho a omu abeto ahye mo so. Omu ba omu se ye de yesom brɛw. Wo beji som na tum ana wonyi ntum. Wuji tum de a ene ya wo betua sika ama omu. Sa wuji tum a wo betua sika ama omu. Wanyi ntum a wo betua sika ama omu. Wo yare ntokwasem a no omu abomu, omu kunkum mu. Na mo japade amowo no o ma sese ni nyina na o ma cheche mo yerenom na o ma kocha mo ho na o mu di wo mo. Okay, na o mu di wo mo. That is it. Enti o ma ko akon e na akon na o mo ko yer me point imam Ismail me point me prove no ani say I am proving say Muhammad was a thief. Muhammad mo komsheni no na oya kromfo nti wone ne nkrofo kwa akon no wo wia ade e ma wo mo de ade ne hye no e na ala no nso so no Muhammad ye bone kora no a osende aya di be defende se de wa ye no se ye bone se ye papa obeba be defende na Allah obeba be defende ni Muhammad enti eno ho asem because makan wo platform so that say na Muhammad makan da say Muhammad ye kromfo ama Muslim ni bi say enya ne kore me sorry am didi wo mo commission ni atam bla 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 enti sa media meka bi aminim enti Muhammad kro no oboye enwo asem imam ensere ye wi a send a request tum na wa foro abasoro ha eno ne hia medasi enti ento aso enti Muhammad ene nkrofo ne kwa akon no a wo ebubo omu wie asa ne yema no e wo se wo mu di be hia me pa cha fa request tum wai me wi a me pick you e wo se wo mu be hia na omu che ejapade no a wo mu ko wie aye no wo mu hia mu no ahoma bi kokko wo mu hwehwe ahoma na wo mu hunu because ye nyina na ye fa ade no ye fa ne ye hwehwe no ye hunu ade na ye hwehwe no ye de niema ne begu wo na wo se ye cha ade ne bia yera de afiri mu de a ene ye ho na fa ye ne nipa no mu bi se eye komisheni ne fa ye ena ala sende aya ene wo de ba be defend yen san ko fa tafse ne metum na afi yen ko board no so yen ko fa ye friend say imam na ombra na o mechire mu Quran surah 3 ayat number 61. This is a tafsir from Ajalalain. It was a when some red velvet cloth went missing on the day of battle, and some people began to say, perhaps the prophet took it. The following was revealed. It is not for a prophet to be fraudulent. Okay? Fraudulent. Arabic and okay? Reading has passive and what's it there? Yohala or whatever, meaning to attribute blah blah blah. Okay, to be treacherous with regard to spoils. So do not presume this of him. Whoever defrauds shall bring what he has defrauded on the day of resurrection, carrying it around his neck. Then every soul, the defraudant and the otherwise, shall be paid in full the requitable of what it has earned, what it has done, and they shall not be wrong a single thing. Epacha what you say? Mepacha Freddy was it sankofa take it easy. Mepacha ubetumi akabe na that's why. Ebiana makenka na anya ofa. Enu ntina bia na me de atoso no. Onso ubetumi akai. Enti aya no by said ye hadith ne kan no. The same thing na tafsir ne nso so kan. Eye omukọ wo no. Enjapade omukọ sesaye no. Omu be hia ya omu beche no. Na ade kokko bi entoma kokko afrim. We say ya homa, we say ya ntoma. But the important thing a woman say, bibi ira wom na omu nyina susu say eye commissioni na afa. Ena Allah send a verse by and what he be defending the commissioni. Omu no die obi an defending because omu nim say they are one the fire. Muhammad ne say Allah say men kan kire mo say enyame na me fire because ensem fata commissioni say wo be acting unfaithful. Enti Muhammad no Onoa nesaye dancing de ma onoa ne ho because Allah ebeka no obi anu wa wote ye dancing bia ne ho wono nko a na se Allah that moment na Allah asende aya ba wode ba be ka kire nse won kan kire omo se krono na wo mode to no so no enye wono ne boye na what be da edie benti na ye chewo na ye de ukokota ye de ukogina kota ye ka kire se wa dance di ne hwan because it have to do with the second person to get a witness. Won't to mean Kasami ya me ho dance for no. Nipa atwa ho nyina ne sa ade no na wo ye including the judge ne se wo na wo ye wo se me nko na me ya me ho dance for enti judge nyintum say ma mokro no never. Thank you. Ma me nko platform no so. Oh okay, Freddy Matthias here. Cry ne they will cry pa. Cry ne they will crack. Enti no imam obaso ma yempiki imam na afi yani imam eni enkomo.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon imam boko there.
Do you speak English?
Me pacha me table for na o ntiki.
No, I don't speak to it. I understand, but I don't speak.
Okay, then let's go. That just give your submission in English, then we know how we manage.
Well, I'm trying to understand what you are saying, but the Quran verses you are quoting, and then the tafsir. But I have some few questions.
Okay.
Which word did they go to? Which of the words did they go to? And then the prophet stole the cloth.
The wall of battle.
The battle of Badr.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the phrase that was used in the sentence, the word perhaps, do you understand it well?
No, unless you explain.
Oh, but you said the prophet stole it.
Unless you explain.
Listen. You said the prophet stole the cloth. And I'm asking you from your text that there was a word of accusation which states perhaps. Okay, and so I'm asking you because you've run a conclusion and a judgment that the prophet stole the cloth. First of all, I want to understand the word that was used, that perhaps.
And
Do
I
you
said,
read
and I
verse 3?
said, unless you explain to me.
Why would you need an explanation when you've already concluded?
So why did you also want to get under? Why do you also want to get the meaning of that word? Why do you want to get the meaning
Because
of that word?
categorically, when the sentence comes and it says perhaps, it means maybe.
So
Ebia.
you have
Wait,
to
I'm
ask.
coming.
So you
I'm
you
coming.
need to ask
I'm
me.
coming. Please.
Wait. Okay.
I'm coming, please. We are making an understanding here, okay?
Okay.
You said the prophet stole the dress.
Yeah.
From the Quran that you read,
Okay.
the English and then the Tafsir Jalalain,
Mm-hmm.
was there a categorical evidence that stated that indeed, after they have made a conclusion, they realize that it is true the prophet stole that dress? Is it in the verse like that?
Okay. So you need to ask me, how did you came into that conclusion? You need to ask me. You don't need to come here and then ask me what is the meaning of this this word.
That is what
So
I've just asked you.
you should have asked me, how did you came into conclusion? Then I will tell you.
Explain to me. Okay, I've
Okay,
asked you.
okay, thank you. When they went to the war and that cloth was stolen, they were thinking of Muhammad being stole it. Okay. So how did we got this verse? It was same Muhammad. It was same Muhammad who brought this ayah, trying to tell people that his God has sent him a verse that he should tell the people that he Muhammad didn't do it. How are we going to find the truth if what Muhammad was saying was false or true? Because Muhammad is a self-claiming prophet who don't have any how should I put it? Who don't have
Can
a
you
witness?
can you
Let me wait. Let me put it this way. Who don't have a witness when a revelation comes to him, when an angel will come to him, he don't have any witness. He is the self-claiming prophet and a self-claiming witness. So even in normal life, when you catch a thief red-handed, he will tell you that he did not steal it, or it was something that pushed him to do that. This one, he is using God's name to deceive people, telling them that God said he should tell them he didn't do it. How will you tell me that it was Muhammad who didn't do it?
My brother, I was expecting you to make sense from the statement you are making.
Okay. So you make
I
sense.
asked you
So you make sense.
a simple question.
Mm-hmm.
I asked you a simple question.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, did people come out to say that finally, when we search his things, we realize that it is true he stole the item? Was there a verse like that?
But the ayah stated that they said that it was the prophet who stole it.
So
Okay.
listen. So
Now listen to me. Okay.
Listen.
Matthias,
Assuming we are in a room right now, and then my money gets missing.
Okay.
And then I said, "Oh, Sankofa, you are the thief. You stole the money." Okay. It was only you and I. At the end of the day, you told me that, "Oh, Imam, I didn't steal the money. It wasn't me." And I said, "No, you stole it." Between you and I, at the end of the day, I didn't see the money in your pocket. I didn't see the money in your dress. I didn't see the money anywhere. Do you expect me to still conclude that you stole the money?
Okay. Yeah, nipa mienu ene ye wodan nim. You get my point. Two people. Ena ade no ayera. So since nipa mienu ne ye wodan nim ade na ayera no. automatically say ya hwehwe ade no everywhere na ye hunu a automatically eye baako na afa isi da say eye wo na wafa na wo de hye me ana say eye me na mafa na me de na me twa wo ntro say enya me na me fae. So the only person who knows the truth no eye the person na wo fa ade no. So the person cannot come out and say me can't say ade na me na me fae.
Okay, all right, okay, yes. So now, why isn't there a conclusion? Why isn't there a conclusion that at the end of the day, those who were saying Prophet Muhammad took the dress, why aren't you concluding that at the end of the day, the dress was with one of them? But you are laying emphasis that since they accused the prophet that he stole the dress, it means he stole it. That means you are not being fair. If you are a judge or a lawyer, it means you are being unjust to a case, because you are trying to tell me that you are trying to tell me that say everyone are accusing say why baby no, it is true that the person has done the thing. Is that what you are saying?
No.
Have you been accused, Sankofa? You see, I don't want to go deep into the Quran with you now, because
no, don't say
listen, I'm coming.
No.
I'm coming. Listen.
You don't want to go deep, then you are not here to educate people.
Listen.
Let me tell you something.
Listen, Sankofa. Listen. Okay. Listen, I'm coming. Nipa. Before we go into theology, there's something we call logical reasoning first.
Okay.
What you are saying is logical reasoning.
Okay.
That say accuse you obia, it is compulsory say you no na wafa ade no. Uti no. Have you been accused of something you haven't done before?
Yes.
How did you feel? Did you do that thing?
No, I did not do it. But I felt bad.
Thank you. You felt bad. So train. Me I'm making a point.
Okay.
So the thing happened.
Okay, to us.
The thing happened about 10 years ago. And now say you didn't do the thing. But after 10 years, you met the people who accused you. And they are still pointing fingers at you, say, Sankofa, you took it, you are the thief. And say, I didn't take it. After 10 years, if people keep telling you, say, you took the thing, how would you feel?
Okay, let me tell you something. Say, Adiano, and ya commission in a way, ya, and ya commission in a way, Adiana. Allah should have exposed the person so that a move better hope. That Adiana Koya Bibi say, Adiana what commission in a Allah can never expose him. Now, there is a verse in the Quran. Ayaneka say, who ye a believer, whenever Allah and his messenger decide the matter, you don't have a say. So these are some of the, and someone, keeping them mute, because whenever Muhammad will do something, they think said the Muhammad yano and yet now Omobeka Huasemono. Immediately now Muhammad the verse about say Allah say one country almost say DSC yano and your fanet here. So immediately
do you have a Quran with you?
Then they
do you have a Quran with you?
Of course,
do you have a Quran with you?
I have it.
Thank you very much. Open to Quran chapter 2.
Okay.
Verse 79.
Verse 79. Let me bring the ayah. What the echo different place, but the best actually. Surah 2, ayat number 79.
But please read it for us.
What say? So what to those who write the scriptures with their own hands, then say,
Sankofa, read it well, I beg. Read it well.
Pacho said the American, if I'm not reading it well, you read it for us because I know that's one why.
I want your audience to really understand what you are reading out to
So
them.
you read it,
So you don't
and then
confuse
make your point.
confuse them like you are doing.
Imam,
Yes, sir.
read it well so that they will understand.
No, I want you to read it. You are the one reading it. You are the one
No,
reading from the English to
you
the True.
brought the
Read it.
verse. No, you brought the verse.
And
The verse is on the screen.
I
You read
gave you
it.
the verse. I don't, you see, listen. I've given you the verse. Okay. I'm helping you with a verse. Read it for your audience to listen. I be the other one, you were reading it yourself.
Because it is a verse that I brought it by myself.
Yes. So I'm giving you a verse. So read it out for them.
Okay, I was saying for let's go that like this. So where to those who write the scriptures with their own hands, then say, this is from Allah, in order to exchange it for a small price. Where to them, for that their hands have written, and where to them for what they aim.
Thank you,
Is it
boss.
okay?
Do you know why I brought this verse?
I don't know. You know the reason why you brought it.
Thank you. So you are saying that Prophet Muhammad is a self-acclaimed prophet, and then he goes out to bring the verses himself. So let me help the audience so that we don't waste their time. The verse is saying that woe unto those. Say I can't woe unto someone and patch out here say Thank you. So woe unto someone say numi what you call curse. Curse be unto the one who writes the scriptures with their own hands. Send Yahoo say Muhammad no or yourself acclaimed no or no ankasa no chro book no now say Allah be achro no. Ewo Quran ni mun say curse be unto the one that writes the book with their own hands, and they say it is from Allah. Curse or woe unto the hands that wrote it, and woe unto the profit that they make out of it. You understand? So if Muhammad ọno ankasa na ọchọrọ Quran no, woyɛ sure sɛ ọno ankasa bɛkɛse ne ho sɛ minsa na midi chọrọ book no. Curse be unto me, Muhammad, for writing this book. Then I'd say it is from Allah. Curse be unto the hands that I am using to write my own book.
What does this ayah got to do with the topic now?
The verse, the ayah I'm bringing to this verse is saying that who sound kofa one kasa udi unsambe tumia book bi say eye efri nyame ho. Then you later in that same book no one kasa wo betro say ansa na midi tro book we no nyame kesi insa na midi tro mia kasa mi handwriting no ena sika na menya every what I'm writing from it. Do you think if Muhammad wrote the Quran or is a self-acclaimed prophet as you are saying he will write this in the Quran?
What does this got to do with the topic now here discussing?
I'm saying I brought this verse. I brought this verse to you.
Imam,
prove to you that
answer this question.
Listen. You can't answer it. No, listen, you cannot answer it. Do you know why?
I can't.
You cannot answer. Do you know why?
There is no single question
do you know
in Islam.
Listen,
There
do you
is
know
no
why?
single
Do you know why?
question in the Quran.
Listen. It's not. You can't answer it because if you write something for people to believe you, you can't come back and say, dear me, Tronu, curse be. Can you curse yourself?
So let's go back
Listen,
to the topic.
Do you know why I'm saying? Do you know why I'm saying I'm not going to
Win-win, there's no competition. When I play with this first,
If I'm talking about just a
Hey, Kenya is not going to answer. You bluff what they told you all candy. Listen, if you don't do this, they think, yeah, man. You know what that shit is?
I just want to do my leg.
To service yourself.
Me pacho mo fan chairman. I just got a call. Forgive me. So, you continue and come on.
All right, so Sankofa, the point I'm trying to make here is that before you say someone is a self-acclaimed something, make your research. You see, some of you, when you read the Quran, I'm coming, maybe boss, you've made an accusation.
Let's deal with the topic. You are just wasting time. Let's deal with
I'm
the
not
topic.
wasting your time. Listen, I want to diffuse or refuse the accusation you are saying. Say, Prophet Muhammad is a self-acclaimed prophet. I want you
to dialogue.
From this verse.
Okay, let me tell you something. I can prove it to you from the Quran that Muhammad was self-acclaimed prophet. But I don't want
I've given you a verse
from the topic.
I've just given you a verse that if indeed is a self-acclaimed prophet, he wouldn't write what is in the Quran. He wouldn't write this verse. So if you write something, to use it to deceive some people, will you come back in that same writing to come and say what I am writing with my hands, no curse be upon me myself, that what I'm writing. No,
we have
you people. The reason why
I don't want to deviate from the topic. That is why I don't want to respond to the question.
We are not deviating.
We must focus on the topic.
Listen, we will go back. We will go back.
When we finish it, if you want, we can have a dialogue with this. I can prove it from the Quran to you that Muhammad was self-acclaimed prophet and he invented everything in the Quran. I can prove it to you from the Quran.
And this simple verse,
from the topic,
you see,
my brother. Why do you want to run from the topic and then bring another thing?
I'm not running. I'm proving the point to you before we go back. No, listen. I asked you a simple question. Say the accusation you brought to. I asked you a simple question.
That topic. I don't want to deviate from the topic.
Because you don't know. Listen, Sangofa, listen. You see, yes, you can't read that.
I agree. I don't know. Can we go back to the topic? Can we go
yes,
back?
I'm coming. You go back. We are going back to it. First of all, no, you can't read Arabic. Secondly, no, the English you are reading, no, you don't understand it. Even proper, you can't even read the English properly. So I would advise you, say, when you are reading a book,
can I bring the tree? Can I bring the tree Quran? Can I bring the tree Quran?
When I read, why not?
The tree Quran?
The verse I gave to you, bring the tree side for me.
Can I bring the tree Quran?
Yes, you can bring it. The verse I just gave you, bring the tree one and read it.
Okay.
The verse I gave you, bring the tree one.
Now, let's go back to the topic.
Okay. Into that topic, me beside was say, Obia accuse you, say why you are Nisika. You know, say you didn't take the money. You are proving your point, telling the person, say, and Yaminamifa Ascano. Still, Nipa see who now for Ascano. And you know sincerely, say, you, Sankofa, you are not a thief. After 10 years, still, Omuhu, say, Sankofa, who now for Ascano. Who do you expect to come and defend you?
Okay, let me give you the answer. Say, me claim me say enyame na me fire no. Say me wo to me dia me di boss to me who say ebo me ho ban ya. Na me ba be catch say to me ni say me kan kire mo say enyame na me fire. The to me ne must show his power to people and let people know who exactly the thief is. This one there, the 2 minutes didn't show his power. Wamaya hunu kromfo no. And no answer Muhammad Rebecca say, Allah say men can't say, and yaman am a fire. How can you be a thief?
Sangofa,
listen to
bring
me.
The verse. Go and bring the verse. Bring the verse. Go and bring that verse again. Quran chapter 4. Go and bring it. Put
Quran
it on the screen.
Quran chapter what?
The verse they accuse, Quran chapter 4, the verse they accuse the prophet that he took the robe. No?
It's not in Quran Surah 4. Quran Surah 3. Let me bring it.
But yes, I'll prove to you that you are a liar. And that even God himself resonated the prophet from what they were saying from him.
This guy, you don't get my point. Okay? What I am trying to say.
Bring the verse.
I will bring the verse. I will
bring
bring
the verse.
I will bring it. Oh, don't try to. Man, tell me said you mean in your program. Hear me, okay? Who Mohammed, you know? Who now we a leader? Who claim me say nyame bi afero? E na wo de akwa akon. E japade aye konya ye no. Bibia yera wom. E na ye de hyew. The best thing you can do ni say me nyame no a wo fra me ni say men kan kire mo say enyame na me fae. What should the nyame ni do? Enye no one say what exposing the panel we are not corona free commission in so.
I'm asking you to bring the verse so that I can show you from. I'm showing you from the same verse that. Okay, it's okay. Okay. I'm showing you from the same verse. No say. What you are claiming and what you are saying, no, it is a lie. You are lying. You don't even know what you are saying.
Okay, thank you. This is the eye.
Bring the verse. All right. So let me read the last part of the verse for you. It is saying that what? It is not attributable to any prophet or one can say a commission, one can say Muhammad or see any prophet. Inti enye commission Muhammad asempe na nyamika say prophet bia nyamia suma no. It is not attributable to him that obefa adie bia enye na adie, or it is not belonging to him or her. And whoever betrays obi biara obefa adie bi na enye se enye ni dia, forgive my chi nenye, okay, but I'm trying to make people understand that whoever takes something that doesn't belong to him or her will come with what he took on the day of resurrection. So I'm telling you, say, the verse is telling the people, say, Samusi Prophet Muhammad Nawafa Adienu on the day of judgment, no, and on the day of judgment, no, or the side Dienu Beba say Adiena offer, you know, he is having that thing. So listen, Makase Sangofa. No, it's not where you don't understand the verse you read. So Allah is telling them that say, if indeed it is Prophet Muhammad no offer on the day of judgment, no, on the side beba for the whole world. Listen. Bosu. Listen, we are dealing with logic here, and we are dealing with English grammar here.
Bro,
we are reading the Quran.
How can you tell me say at said ya wo at said ya what the Quran want to me so na me say me mfai na wo sit ntra ma fa me say wo de etwen na dachi bi ye wu atemu dem no eya me na mafa wo be hu se me na mafa can this when sound
Sankofa me my logic we want here
as here sound logic that's why into the last part no me patch me ba last part
we are both adults here. We are not, you see, we are arguing for people to understand the lie and the truth. That is why in the beginning you say, my example be, me no shedemo, adie bi ayira, me see wu Sankofa wu na ufa ye. Wu nim say nye wu na ufa ye. And I still accuse you, say, who na ufa adie no. At the end of the day, who Sankofa, then I will be. What will you do?
At the end of the day, say who confer police be chemeya. Mini asem bia kan meko ko kama asem wo court. Say court to je ma asem ni tumu ye be bail me. Say ya nyame antuma ye de meko ko.
Thank you very much. You see Sankofa.
Listen to this answer. Say there was security camera with anymore. The security camera will expose the person.
Security camera behind you. Security camera behind you. We are not talking about any security camera.
Listen to me.
What I'm telling you, sir.
This case, there was a security camera. This case, Allah was the security camera. Who knows?
You've entangled yourself. Listen. You've entangled yourself. Sankofa, you've entangled. If you want to argue, your BB we call logical reasoning. I'm reasoning with you because I'm educated, and I mean, so I know, say you are educated, right? Say, I know you are telling me, say, the assembly kokota unishika. So what I'm saying that you are not understanding from this verse is that Muhammad see and you no offer idea no.
There was a third person.
Bosu. You are making noise, so you are not making sense. You are making noise. Let me explain the thing to you. Say see anu who can say yeah the assembly court who be can asem the judge no be decide that is what you go with. You just said that, right?
Yeah.
So God is telling them that both of you that you are arguing who see we na fire we na say nyemi na mi fire and na me who can to me be asem say sa to me no
Kasa neighbor. Hey.
okay. No, I want you to come and sit down. I want to look at your face. So Cecia, Mohammed say, Enyamina mi faye. Almost say perhaps no ebia. If you just look at the word, ebia una ufaye. It's not even a direct accusation. So God is telling them, say, okay, Musi he took it, and Isu he said he did not take it. So Sankofa mentioned court. Cecia say, ye court. So Allah is telling them that on the day of judgment will be the court day. Whoever took that thing, boss, listen, hey, boss, you mentioned court. Who can court herself? And I'm telling you,
that moment, I don't think I'm a catcher. I will say.
I didn't know see who now far no. Listen, I didn't know see. I didn't.
How can you tell me on the day of judgment you are what are you trying to say?
Boss, I didn't know that time na me accuse you say who now far no. I didn't know ha want to me and yes you were. I didn't know what security as me catch you say you said
to me I mean bet me the me need to me
and I make catch you say listen and I make catch you say
catch him say now Allah need to me over to the yeah then we get your point.
Listen
Allah will need to me over to me the yeah over to me the yeah ho he
listen Sankofa. We are both adults.
Me pacho we di anya Sankofa na ebisa o panels ne bi na me pese me bisa question bi me pacho e wo Quran mu say me pacho e wo Quran mu say asemsi na se nipa mienu ana miensa edi adanse say ade wo ye asi no ebia nipa we wono na ya shadi we ya me pacho e wo Quran mu say entum se nipa na ya na enya no koresa
if they are speaking the truth.
Okay, nti se sia no se sia na de na yira ya no so nkrofo no so mo ho no nyina so say o ma point say Muhammad na fight sa na nya true no mo ka e force ye den
boss making read the verse very well. Almost see perhaps. Almost see perhaps. And let me tell you, we have something we call asbabun nuzul or sababul nuzul. It means that what happened before a verse is revealed, right? During the time of the prophet, there were people from Makkah who moved from Makkah and they came to join the Muslims. All right. When you read, I think Surah Al-Munafiqun, I've forgotten the verse. There were people who were between the Muslims, but they pretend to be Muslims. So what they do is that when the prophet says something, then they will go to the other Muslims. Then they will go and turn what the prophet said, and then they will say a different thing. There's a verse in the Quran like that. So these people are people, whenever the prophet does something, they will accuse the prophet, say, you are not just. At the end of they attack him directly.
Imam,
you understand?
Imam,
so look at the verse.
Imam, let me tell you
Sankofa, train. You listen, Bosu. You have not read. Listen, from the arguments you are making and the things you are saying, you haven't read the Quran. You cherry pick verses that you think you can debate on, and the debate you are asking. I'm saying that the English verse there or the English word they use, perhaps.
You have read the Quran, the whole Quran. You know everything about the Quran.
I'm telling you, sir.
What you are trying to tell us, say, I say, on the day of the judgment, and Allah be in the pakro or bokro no nepi, and you are trying to
listen.
Name fast way not like
when I accuse you, say, "Una uria misekano," immediately no, I didn't know one yeshu wo. But we see ye quarter. It means, say, one who is
I don't have the power. Listen. I don't have the power to do anything. So okay, Imam, we
have something in law. We have something in law of the maxims of law. The maxims of law. I'm listening.
Me pacho. I said me no akasa chedo. Okay, yeah, well, almost one more pan and so be on person Mukasa. Just give me an answer to this.
And I'm telling you,
Allah,
I'm
listen
telling
to me,
you,
listen to the question. Listen to the question. Allah, now we need to mean say that moment you bet me exposing the pana or walk or no, Yadisha Muhammad Nana.
why would you want to decide what Allah should do at a particular time?
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Young Connie Pafu for us one. Alpha,
Yes,
As
uncle.
Sankofa.
you more power.
Okay.
That's Everest in Pacho, my main casa briefly na wabi. Say, obey me, Tikaka. Okay. Sankofa, me way dream you. Hey, Imam Pa. Na Sankofa Yansha did you. Among Muslims, no, nkurɔfoɔ no ɔmo wɔ hɔ no, na prophet no na ɛyɛ obi a ɔmo respect no paa anaa meboa. Among them na ɔno ne obi a ɔmo ma no the highest respect. Nti sɛ ɔmo kɔ baabi ɛkɔdi dwuma bi saa, na sɛ ɔmo tumi ɛde korɔno to ne so a, na kyerɛ sɛ adeɛ no ɔmo yɛ very sure sɛ ɔno ara na ɛfaeɛ. Because ɔnyɛ ɔmo mate, ɔnyɛ one of them a ɔmbɛka sɛ wei deɛ ɔne yɛn nyinaa yɛ equal nti no yɛbɛtumi accuse no sɛnea yɛpɛ. Ɔyɛ obi a ɔyɛ ɔmo leader a ɔmo respect no, ɔmo ma no the maximum respect. Nti for nkurɔfoɔ no to say sɛ ɔmo suspect sɛ ɔno na ɔfaeɛ no, na kyerɛ sɛ asɛm no emu dɔ paa o Sankɔfa. Mpatwɔ na meka no wate ase yie. Na kyerɛ sɛ asɛm no emu dɔ for them to suspect the prophet sɛ ɔno na ɔfaeɛ no ɛyɛ serious issue. Ɛna the painful part nso sɛ ɔmo accuse ne sɛ perhaps ɔno na ɔfaeɛ no a ɔdefend ne ho no. Nyame no a ɔba abɛdefend no no ɛsan de revelation ne fa ɔno a yɛ accusing no so na ɔde revelation ne baeɛ. Asɛm wei make sense. Nyame no a ɔbɛdefend no no ɛnam ɔno a yɛ accusing naa so ɛna ɔde defend no.
Even what even a DNC Allah can say that moment, you know, because Muhammad didn't what the finance say. He is the leader. He decide.
Alpha.
Decide. Okay. And today they see Allah can say that moment in Ankasa Nipana offer adiano. Allah be exposing a man in Guaseli a digu commissioning. Everyone say Allah say Montana judgment day you offer adiano. What the best in the con the abandoned.
Imani abutre waka se di afan ude ya abutre maye na yembie di asem no so Sankofa ehwo no na me nso me ne wo ya adwen na asem no bro ma adwen ne mente ase so se ala na nkasa aka wona asem mu se kremoni no eye bone Muslim ne ye bone na osre ono ala ode beche no. Inti sɛ saa nipa no sɛ nyɛ kɔmhyɛni ne na ɛfaeɛ na ɛyɛ ɔmo bi mpo na ɛfaeɛ na sɛ nipa no kɔkɔsrɛ bɔne fata judgment day ala bɛyɛ dan expose no.
I don't know
because nipa no akɔsrɛ bɔne fata ɛma imani abotre wobɛbɛ mu de abotre na yɛ imani abotre wo de meba wobɛbɛ ntia na webisa wasa meba nyame nti asɛ ne sɛ nyame na ɔmo som no ɛyɛ all powerful a te sɛ nea wɔka no ade nti na ɛhɔ na ɔyɛ expose nipa a owie adeɛ no sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ akɔmsɛni ne ɛbɛredi me ne ho na ɔtwɛn judgment day ansa wabra a ɔmo gu ɛyɛ nimguaseɛ ɛna wonim hu sɛ na imam ne bisa biribi sɛ ade nti na ɔmo ansa ɛkye no na ɔmo ehu sɛ ɔno na ɔfa na asɛ nyɛ ɔno na ɔfa wo ne wo leader na ɛnam na wo leader abɛka
so you have the right to accuse someone. Listen, you're not making sense, Alpha. Listen, you have the effrontery. You have the effrontery.
Imam yabotre.
Listen, Alpha.
What we make sense? Muslims were own definition of making sense. I don't know. Nobody.
I want to Alpha, before you continue, I'll let you continue.
Alpha, sorry.
I'll let you continue.
Imam,
I'll let
me
you
bisa
continue.
last
Alpha,
time. Bisa na me.
thank you very much. Are you a believer in God or you don't believe in God at all?
I believe in God.
Thank you. That's all I want to know. Sankofa, do you believe in a God or you don't believe in God at all?
I believe in gods. So I believe in
So
gods.
you are an atheist. You are an atheist. You don't believe in God. So you see, the
Yes,
reason why
yes.
Alpha asked you that question
Look
is
at
that
person who is
listen,
yeah, well, where did you work, bro? Yes. What we say, my question, do you believe in God? I said I believe in gods. You said I'm
Also, are you
atheist.
atheist? Now, what is the
Does atheist
definition of
believe in gods?
atheist?
listen. There's only one God.
What the
Listen,
enyamidi?
there's only one God. There's only one God.
There's
There's only one God. That is not even the argument. That is not even the argument. There's only one God. Alpha. I'm
Imam,
having a conversation with you now.
Bisa, meeting.
There are maxims of equity or maxims of law. It says that whoever accuses must prove, right? I hope you know this thing in law. It's a general principle.
Yeah, meaning.
So if you are able to accuse someone, say, why you way, you should prove it. You understand? So I'm telling you that they have the effrontery, they have the big mouth to accuse their leader that they so respect him that he stole the item. Right? But they couldn't search him. They couldn't follow up with the accusation to know whether indeed they took it or he took it or he didn't take it. They couldn't do that, right?
The question, maybe question.
Maybe so I'm asking you because you are claiming you understand the verse very well. That even the word perhaps no, it didn't really make an understanding to you. You are taking it as a
and okay. Nti Sankofa, asam na obisam no me no so e ba abedi nkomo. Okay. Ye ne ye prophet na nam. Ono no ye king. Bibi Isra and the accuse ne so ono na afa. Saa komseni so aye ne nani. Ono na e che ye nyame bi a oye supreme bi na ye ina ye som no. Saa nyame no ye hu ne da. Ye nte ne nkada. Enam saa prophet yi so ne ye tse saa nyame ne nka. Ono na oka ne saa nyame ne pese ye hu kire ye. Nti ne ye di saa nyame na echi through saa prophet no. And the accuse ne say wafa bibi. And a prophet ne say on fire. And a saa nyame na ye som no. Or the revelation afa prophet no so abeka kire say enya prophet na fire na mum atemu da. And obekire obi on fire no. Asem na ye betimi aka bi. Waka ya no atum.
Ohine asem a wo kan no eti say because according to Quran, as I said, Muhammad nama almost say whenever we know Muhammad Allah, ebe decide a matter no, who ye believer, you don't have a say.
You don't have a say.
Say adia no nya onya bia na no ka say asam no America no, Allah na se men kandia. You don't have a say. So any moment Muhammad be ye bibia no Womo beka no Muhammad ni bebie na no aka say Allah say
omo ni bibia aka
enti ade no womo nim say Muhammad na afa ena Muhammad na enim say wodi saade na hye wo mutirima ma wo musuro saade ni nti no e wo say wo ka kire wo say Allah say won kan kire wo say won tumi ni saade na won Allah kan kire Muhammad say e ya ni pasu mesi Allah say men kan kire say ni pasu mesi ne fine wodi ya sha
ana men ta
Allah ntumi ya sa essence say Allah boni pa fufuro dinia ye hunu no woni pa the best answer is say mon kama koma ntom yem dan koma bi mu na atemuda no nipa na wawi ade no wodi besi ne kon ho no waba
na atemuda no ube ube kono atemuda no ube kono na enye ala na meba imam atemuda no ombe ube kono na ya saa ala ni ekobu omo atan ya na yembu omo kwase ya
Alpha.
asome na imam wuken Imam obi a wo claim say we are educated. That's how same way it makes sense to you. Imam.
Alpha, if you say you believe in God, it means you may be are you a Christian? You may be a Christian, right?
I'm a Christian.
Even then to Makola was a name taken on Sunday request.
Oh no, on Sunday request Sankofa
one Sunday request.
Sankofa mamenka we na me fama nisi Imam Beba mamenka we na me fama nisi no be from me. Mimi Kristo ni nti no me the side way example na me the manuisi Bible munya nkopon time a Moses mo ekọ akọ a ọka kyerɛ ọmụ sɛ ọmụ kọ a ɛma ọmụ mfa ekuro no mu nyɔma ne bi mba a obi kɔfa nyɔma ne bi baayɛ no Bible mu Nyankopɔn no ɛka kyerɛ ọmụ sɛ obi akɔ akɔfa nyɔma ne bi a ọmụ kaa sɛ ma ọmụ mfa no wakɔfa bi aba ɛhɔ na ɔkyerɛ ne tumi ɛkyerɛ obi a wakɔfa nyɔma no ɛma punishment ɔde bɛma nipa ɔde ma ọmụ ma obi ne hu bi firi gado ti sɛ nipa wei na kɔfa yɛ ɔpanish ne ma obi ahu sɛ ala no wɔ tumi a adan na wan yɛ no bi ama obi ne hu sɛ saa osimesi wei na yi adeɛ no na ɔkɔtwɛn atemu dansa asɛm wei make sense to you
yɛda ase yɛnkɔ obi woforo so alpha
meda ase san kɔfa
aduru me so yeah I was for me them chiachia mo first of all me question na me bisa malam utra fa ho ansam because so say o Quran musa nipa biensa edi adanse na ye no kra nipa na omo wo ho no so no omo dɔɔso at least one kind Quran no na tidifo na oni omo share booties no na omo betimi aduru be 100 200 na asefo perhaps na wo Quran no mu a wo Bible Quran no mu a ya brofo kasa perhaps no te say bia wo suspect say ebia de ya de to ha yi ebia ye panyin na afa o nti kasa ebia ba bia meti imam ase kakra wo ho no say na dwene mu no obeka say ebia prophet na fa nti prophet ba no me obeka ne say da bi o nyame na me fa nti ne say mo hwehwe de anye mo hwehwe ni ye because say mo dwene ne say bia me na me fa ya because munim say me ya bo panyin ne de metumi afa without mo notice ana
sa perhaps the Quran a walk and a Quran hene fan e wo
and so just a bia brofo no ba na ba perhaps naturally
e wo fan hene fan ma me na actually be dia perhaps ne she ene she ha one sister one yeah baby perhaps
ma men kan na me hwe say perhaps no wo ba
enti wo de brofo da so no on kire baby asa perhaps na walk and she won kire ye ne hwe ade
okay I think Imam if I say tafsir numna na o can say perhaps no one na say
he read Tafsir Jalalain. It's in the Tafsir Jalalain that you read.
Okay, Tafsir Jalalain
numna. But the Quran it is not a nimusa perhaps.
Listen, Basu.
Yeah, Imam, me part of here because I wanted to exonerate you from Sawed now, okay, perhaps no, but it's not in the Quran. In the Quran, you know. Let's say, yeah.
Making he read Tafsir Jalalain. He read Tafsir, and you see,
of course,
whatever happens in the Quran, okay, as I explained earlier, there's always a reason why a verse is revealed. You understand me? And I'm saying, say, the verse that was revealed in exonerating the prophet, no, it wasn't even exonerating the prophet only. And please bring the verse down for me a little. Bring the verse down a little.
Make it
bring the verse down.
Yeah.
But I was saying. Okay. Okay.
Bring the verse for me.
I know where you want to drive the issue to. Like,
you know what I want Sankofa to understand.
Implying to all prophets, no. But you know, Muhammad was the last.
Make it where we go. Sasem where opese whatever be ho e de be fa akomhyefuo nyina.
You ready to?
I read it. It is in the Quran. The incidents over there, no. Idea about Muhammad. And Allah tell you say enyema komisheni bia say okay komisheni bia enyema no say eye Muhammad ne say Allah say one country yen say eti say Muhammad ne invite enkrofo ma ye be ni fie be didie na wo mu didi wie no wo man sori anko na Muhammad bu ofu na wo mu free vie ono Muhammad invente verse ka kire mo say Allah say men kan kire mo say se mo be mi fie na mo be didi a ma mo ntena say entwen mu didi wie a mo sori nko wei except claim prophet na wo no ade bia si ade ne ha no
Imam, Mr. Mame submission, you know. I really truly respect you because Oba platform also know like the way you projected yourself, you know. No insult, devoid of insult, to person training you winning near the you know. The first one, no, send everything in everything in but the person maybe some who say I think say some people bisa a question way, but uncrophone bisa but still now you go around turning the question no. The person maybe bisa say what was the essence of prophet God Allah say all the best beba say enye ma say prophet biya ebefa enye faithful ene na say for now or child biya obesisi omoni ade no. Why was it not necessary for Allah to find any means to point out that conform no say be exonerate prophet no na e dey dance die forever say this prophet ye dey accept krato no so ema Allah etre nipa kro na oyɛ den or boss akro no but it didn't go like that but Allah came and started saying say enye prophet ni ntimi nye but ba akofo dance die say enye no kre dia how come say nyankopon aka kire ye say nipa 3 4 5 dance die ye no kre eno no dia wo se manye nyini but prophet no nko ade na dance die na o se waje free and Gabriel ho ne dia wo se eno ne dia ye nyentum misrawa minia. So with me and some few seconds.
Thank you, from room. You see, intellect doesn't always go with reasoning, right? When Satan came to Jesus Christ, took him to the mountain, and he showed him the whole universe, and said, "I'll give all these things to you if you will bow down and do what? Worship me." What answer did Jesus Christ give him? Thou shalt not tempt your Lord thy God. Didn't Jesus have the power? I'm not switching. You are taking logic. Didn't Jesus Christ have the power to show him, say, his father is the owner of the whole universe? Couldn't Jesus Christ do that? You see, sometimes we use our feeble human knowledge to try to assume what God should do and should not do. I am a believer in God.
Look at logic
listen, Making has made a humble submission. He asked a very sensible question. Let me answer him. You shout. You don't make any logic when you are making this thing. What I'm asking is human understanding and human ways of doing things is not the way God does his things. Yes, during the time of Moses, there were people who sinned and died instantly. That was the judgment of God. That was how he dealt with people who sinned during that time. During the time of Jesus Christ, there were people who had fornicated, had sinned. They came to him. He prayed for them. He forgave them their sins. What I'm asking you is that you don't decide what God should do at a particular time. Because when I accused you of stealing the money, you said we should go to court. Why won't your God, or why the 2 now one? Why didn't you do something the time I was accusing you that it doesn't always work like that.
Okay,
so you're telling them,
Mama, my question in the center also, Imam.
The
last question, 1 second, last question.
Now, what he's trying to say, they say, during the time of Moses, then if I bonny or moon instant.
I know na me person me be.
Mohammed
Sanko
time.
ba ya wo di ma sem kan do. Oh. Ndi na nyamia ma wa hangi no. Ndi imam. Sanko ba wa ye ne tikok akra o.
Obi mute no ho,
I'm
obi
a
mute.
part of kasa.
Nti ye na me kan say imam. I think say sometimes you know hypocrisy be eba mu kakra. Don't be offended with this word because here ya me no wo kasa no according to the Quran, according to Muslims, the Bible is corrected, which is the Injil is corrupted totally. And you know, I didn't expect you to use this example of Jesus Christ being picked by Satan to the mountain, showing all those. And the Quran, Musa Yenji say, yes, Munsembi Kofa, no command,
Making
no, only we are so
Muslims don't say Muslims
corrupted.
Muslims don't say that. Listen,
And I pick
Muslims
and
don't
choose
say
now,
the
Mokan wants
entire
to say,
Bible.
Quran, and no one
Listen, Muslims don't say the entire Bible is corrupted.
No, you are
A
lying.
part of
They
the
say it
Bible
every
is
time.
corrupted,
All the
and there are
scholars of
contradictions in it.
scholars of Islam say it every time. Apart from the friend saying the Zabur, Zabur ne the omo dibidi, but the Injil,
No,
almost say
no,
Injil na
no.
yadima Yesu
Then
no,
you have
and
to,
then
you
we
have
are
to, you have to
say.
listen.
Me
You see,
They
pacho
say
making,
yenko
that is
making,
not what we have today. So it's
yenko
corrupted.
yenko with this
making,
one.
Yeah.
making. Do you know what I would advise you to do? I would advise you to do something. If you logically and intellectually agree with me, read the Quran cover to cover with a clean heart. If it's a lie, you will know. If
Okay.
it's a truth, you will know. You see,
Okay.
people like Sankofa, they cherry pick into the Quran and then select verses that seem very controversial to them. They come out and then they make noise about it. I've seen a lot of people like that. I've heard
Yeah,
a lot
bro.
of people
But
like that.
I've followed
If
Sankofa for almost a decade now, so I don't
to
know what
me,
you're saying though. But I've followed Sankofa for
to
almost a
me,
decade, right from
to
2015,
me,
16 till
to
date.
me,
So I don't know what you're saying truly.
Sankofa hasn't read the Quran with an intuitive heart and a pure memory.
But
You understand?
have you
Sankofa
done the
goes,
same?
they are the
Have you done the
people who
same to the
goes,
Bible? Have you read the Bible with the same thing that you were telling us, like you
I
reading the
was,
Bible
I
with
was,
your
I
heart,
was,
everything? Have you done
I
that
was,
before?
I was a CRS student. I studied the Bible for over 3 years. I'm a
Okay.
CRS student. I read Christian religious studies.
3
Okay.
years. You study the Bible 3 years. I've been studying the Quran 20 years. And you are trying to tell me, say, I haven't studied the Quran with the clear heart. Me, I say, Mubia no, I'm about Islam or any.
Sankofa,
And you
Sankofa,
always come out and give your.
Sankofa, I'll
Me,
follow
pacho,
you.
the yenko
You
another
see what?
person.
Do you know what we are going to do? Do you know
Yeah,
what we are going to do? I'll follow you. Anytime you come live, I'll come.
me,
So
for me,
we have.
to me, Kurano, opa inbox for me. Na yam fix it. Yeah, yam pet topic bi. Na me no mra ni mra me. For that one, I think say e no be better more because enko ba say the me ba be kan no be ka tell me say me ma kwa study the me person me be kan e na me be kan. I will let you choose a topic. Then
I
I'll come
bet
here
you,
with you.
I bet you haven't read the Quran cover to cover. You haven't done it. You have not done it.
So Imam, I think this is a fair deal. You said you'll be coming on the platform anytime he comes on live. So why don't you guys fix a date, fix
Yeah, anytime I
a
start.
particular date, fix a
Even I
topic,
will let
then
you choose a topic.
you
I
can
will
choose the
let you
topic
choose
by
a topic.
yourself. Then you guys come on
You
live.
choose a
All
topic.
of us be
Then
here. We
then we
listen to
come
the
live.
both
Even
of you.
tomorrow if you want.
I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
Okay, you
I
guys
like
can
to have
chat back door.
discussions like this.
You guys
Okay.
should chat back door.
So inbox me. Then I will let you bring a topic. Near open and
No, I don't need.
Maybe in fact, me pen wa be kase me choose the me pe okro anim. I will let you bring a
Listen.
topic. The
I don't
Sankofa,
need
yɛn
to choose a
fix
topic.
no
You are
yɛn
the
fix
one
no
attacking the Quran.
ɛnkɔ.
I'm the one
Yɛn
defending
fix
the
no
Quran.
yɛn fix no
And I'm
ɛyɛ.
defending the Quran with both knowledge and logic. You understand? So anytime you come online
Yɛn fix
with
date
your
no yɛn
topic that
fix
you have
debate no
selected,
sisi a
I'll
yɛn
come
fix
and
date
defend
no
and
sisi a
prove
na
to
yɛn
you
kɔ
that you don't understand the Quran.
Imam yɛn
I
fix
was just
Anyway,
passing.
this
I
is
was
the
passing
debate you
today
hold
and I
here.
saw you.
I see you fix this here.
yɛn fix no yɛn fix no sisi
Oh
no
no,
obi
but
a
you see,
no
I was just passing and I saw your life. I have not seen you before. I've not seen
Nti
it like
yɛn
before.
fix date.
You understand my point now. You get my point
That
now.
what?
You will come tomorrow and you will say the same thing I was just passing. You will say the same thing. So
No, but this.
when we come up with a topic, I know you are going to prepare yourself to come and defend it.
What topic do you want to bring on?
You should bring a topic. I don't want to bring
No,
a
I
topic.
don't have to
Whether
bring.
you
I'm
tell me
okay.
say,
Listen,
I sound
I'm
American,
okay.
the choose the American.
I'm
Sankofa,
okay with
Ezra
it.
is
I'm
a
okay
false
with the
religion.
Quran. I'm
Okay,
okay with
Topic.
Islam.
okay, wait. Say, was the Quran invented by Muhammad or it is God's
I
word?
gave you a
It is
verse.
word from
I
God.
gave you a verse. Listen, I gave
Imam,
you a verse. You
Imam,
This,
o
said
this,
you
best
don't
na de ba
this,
yẹn
understand.
no.
this
Imam,
is a
I gave you a
listen to
verse.
me,
Massa.
Imam.
Listen, we're all sensible people. I
Imam,
gave you
wait.
Quran chapter 2. I gave you Quran chapter 2, verse
Imam,
79. That
Imam,
if
it doesn't
Muhammad wrote the
justify.
Quran
It doesn't
himself, would he
justify
have written
Muhammad.
that verse?
Imam, wait.
Imam, that
Imam,
verse,
once
no.
What are you saying?
who read this ayah? What I told you, they say, me what answers are me but I don't want to deviate
You
from
don't
the
have
topic.
it. You don't have
Okay,
it. Also, you don't have it.
let's have a debate on
You,
that. Let's have a debate on
you.
that.
I don't have a problem.
Okay,
Okay, and
so
mo
that
fix
is the
it.
topic. Tomorrow we are coming to do the debate here. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow Thursday. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I'll text you. I'll inbox you. So we find a favorable day we can do it, right?
No problem. Any day I will pay piano, just inbox me. You better be that topic and I'm going to prove it to you
I've
from
followed
Abraham.
you.
Thank
But
you.
Sankofa
Yeah.
manager
I've
clear
followed
man say
you.
weekends when you available until no
No,
man for your
Saturdays and
weekend.
Sundays they are many available. Saturdays and
Yeah.
Sundays they are many available.
Yeah.
Zanko for me can back on find the topic na no work na. Ase
Okay.
ma banana de ne so. Ye no we krom Ghana. Ye timi chi konfo. Enso bo ne hu dua. Enso no na wi ai.
No na afa.
It is
Me
as
say
no
asema nka me be kwa kura no daddy yet utimi di mirika di kromfo ati na ono tiam kromfo na ye utimi na obi kura ho utimi ko report say obi
gaga.
ya ade nso na ono na afa
Sa
nso
pepe.
tell me o gine ho a on ti ase we
Na
dey
obia
Daddy,
onwa I
Daddy,
like the question. Make it real.
are
Bisa.
you, Daddy? Are you also alleging that since they acclaimed or since they claim that Muhammad took the robe, it means he took it?
Mama can show why potential suspects. I know why potential suspects no.
You
And
are not answering
nipa
my question.
mama no see me answer so the wusi pen no. Why potential suspects. I know why potential suspects. Nipa obetumi vindicating no. As yen train I go judgment day. The question is
So
didn't nipa na pray say yen train. Na ye pants and pray. No one farmer.
if he had told them per his own self that enyemi na mi fire, how would it have ended? What do you think?
So on the fire, you know, on the fire. But if now say, Yankopon now was charging and say, Yen chain judgment day. Others than Yankopon, San Yankopon, you all knowing. No. One can say, I have that in the fire, then a prophet in the fire.
So
abusuafoɔ
say you are not
abusuafoɔ
answering the
mede
question.
me pɛ sɛ meka biribi
Not
kakra
answering the question. You
wadaroma
are not answering
Meaning
from
said,
me.
or no one
Daddy,
have finding
at the
excuse
end
with
of the day,
either. I don't know.
Daddy, at the end of the day, no, omuhu adie no wɔ ne nkyɛn sɛ ɔno na ɔfaeɛ.
mepɛ mepɛ sɛ meka asɛm bi kakra mepɛ sɛ meka asɛm kakra because of the malam ka no wadaroma magyina
Okay.
akyirɛ akyɛ san kɔfa me kurom mefiri western region lie hɔ baabi na papa bi ne maame bi na bɔɔdeɛ esi ɔmo hyeɛ so and one day maame na n'afuo no yɛ sɛ ɔkɔ akɔtwa ne bɔɔdeɛ ɔkɔɛ na bɔɔdeɛ no nsi hɔ endi ɔtoa papa no wɔ ne fie ekɔbusa ne sɛ wona me no bɔ hyeɛ me bɔɔdeɛ no ako aba wo die mu deɛ baa me kɔ yɛ obi atwa endi mba bebusa ana papa ne sɛ oh me deɛ mandwa bɔɔdeɛ na me kɔ hɔ mandwa aduane bi awɔ hɔ endi papa no ani aduro ana maame na ne bɔɔdeɛ no ɛka ase nipa na otwa bɔɔdeɛ sɛ ɛdɛn a mo kyea so na ɔde besi onim sɛ saa de no nso eduabɔ ɔsi nipa otwa bɔɔdeɛ na ɛdɛn a mo kyea so na ɔde besi ɛna ɔno ɔkɔɔ ne fie saa papa ne yere ana fa nkotwa bɔɔdeɛ no abla papa na ngasa koraa na ɔne maame ne bɔ hyeɛ no onim ɛndi wei na maame ne de aduane kɔsusu na egya hyee ne nsa no ɛtoa so saa ma ne nza bongum ne nza tea 5 ni nyinaa ɛtete ma no bɛdane kwata ɛkyerɛ no ɔmo de kɔ baabi na ɔmo hu sɛ bɔɔdeɛ no saa ɔno na otwaeɛ ndi sɛ ala ne wɔtumi a na wɔso go show bibi ɔwɔ so show bibi because nkɔmhyɛni a wafa ne si hɔ na n'akyidifoɔ de korɔ no to ne so a ana wiase yi mu nso no yɛse deɛ ayɛ bi da no ana yɛpia no sɛ nkɔmhyɛni nyɛ bi da ɛmfa bi ma mu hu da nkɔmo de ɔnwiinwii ɔmo akoma mu sɛ ade deɛ bɛyɛ sɛ bɔɔso na afa baako a na ɛkeka
on said Muhammad was a smart guy. He even brought a verse. Brought a verse in the Quran. No chere kwan ya omo befa so a omo be share that war booty no. No was say no one ne Allah. I will 1/5 of it. You get ye nyina yakwa akon. Na akon na yakwa no. Yakwa akonye japade wo mo no. Owi anu aka kire mo say Allah say men kan kire mo say because on him say when you say Allah say men can tell Musa they don't have a say.
Sankofa.
Me bisa mala masembi. Lima me bisa no question kakra bi wada Roma. Me hu say Islamic religion the founder ni hwan. Wana Islamic religion. Aye Muhammad.
Muhammad is not the founder of Islamic religion.
Muhammad, you go school Muhammad. Now after Muhammad, prophet BM ba Muhammad because your Bible ma your Malaka, Micah, Obadiah, Habakkuk, Isaiah, Bebre, and the who's omo. Since Muhammad prophet binuma to aso abana ma omo nwura Bible num engo fatete adifo no va meka Muhammad ho because him say Muhammad and a pillar of Islamic religion and me person me hu sade no and this omo kasa omo nyai tete adifo no omo starting free Muhammad anim outside Muhammad no omo another prophet bi ma na ono nso be ginam say the Muhammad be ginam na me person me nya free Muslim ni ho
Master.
Boss meet you.
Mpacho ma Sankofa mbie Quran chapter 3. Sorry, Quran chapter 4, Surah Al-Imran. Verse 67 mao.
Kan dia na yo hono.
Mpacho ma bossu ma mbie mao.
That's how we
Quran chapter 3.
What can cover to cover?
Muhammad is the inventor or the founder of Islamic religion? And I may say, Oma Sankofa mbie Quran chapter 3, verse 67. In person, I'm reading from my own mind. In person, mano.
Yes, no, I say.
67. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Master Mpacho Kai.
Sankofa wadaruma kan ma kakra wai.
Sorry, Mami Kai. Abraham was neither a Jew nor a Christian. Oh, sorry, Mpacho. Abraham was neither a Jew nor a Christian, but he was the one inclining towards truth, a Muslim, and he was not of the polytheists. He was not an idol worshipper. So Muhammad no know the Islam by Islam no Muhammad by.
What is the difference? Even you don't know the difference between a Muslim and Islam. You don't know the meaning.
Masa, you don't know what you are saying. You don't know what you are saying. What is Islam? Islam means to submit and turn your attention and direction to Allah alone. Islam is derived from the word Muslim. You don't understand English. I read a simple English for you. You see, Bosu, I don't argue without evidence. Or see Muhammad, no.
The question now will be
founder of
that
Islam.
is not the answer you gave.
Listen.
Answer.
Hey, boss.
You did not give an answer from this aya now already, you know.
You see, English is very listen. Oh, bossu. Islam is very simple.
Okay,
And
just deal with the master. Okay, you just deal with the master.
Muslims are people who practice Islam. You see, the definition of Islam is to submit your total will to the will of God. So whoever submits to the will of God is a Muslim. And you are asking me, is Prophet Muhammad the founder of Islam? And no. I'm telling you, say.
Matter, tie me. Me watch out tie me kakra. Minim say majority of people are Muslim. At the moment that obeji atum we Muslim. I'm talking about prophet. I say we are all know say hey, Prophet Muhammad, a prophet. Outside Prophet Muhammad, there is another prophet. Biema Osamba Nechi. And no na me person me. Because the Bible man prophet no omo doso. From way. Sana me person me hu. Ese Muslim mu no. Outside Muhammad no, ye wo another prophet. No say biema ho ana. Sana me person me hu wada Roma.
Master. Nyamina osuma prophecy nyina oni wo Bible no no na osuma Muhammad.
Master, what I said, I say Prophet Muhammad, on one last prophet, you know. I think that
Richie, Misa, Imam, last year with Mr. Imam.
My people, my time is up. All right, let me listen to you, my brother.
Imam,
Okay. Imam, person, come
also,